You're watching Alabama's WVUA News at 10.
Tonight on the News at 10, tornado victims are being remembered at the University of Alabama campus, and a restaurant that's planning to rebuild in Tuscaloosa will open Monday in Northport. Hello everyone, I'm Claire Huddleston. Thanks for joining us tonight. The University of Alabama family is remembering 6 students who died in April 27th's tornado. Scott Adderton, Danielle Downs, Ashley Harrison, Melanie Mixon, Morgan Sigler, and Marcus Smith died when the tornado ripped through the city. Tonight, the capstone had a candlelight vigil at Foster Auditorium to remember them. Their families attended. The SGA president read a short bio about each student. Afterwards, the family lit a candle and received a rose. Tuscaloosa Mayor Walt Maddox says the University of Alabama has demonstrated the best in the community.
It was this university that surrounded these families and demonstrated why love thy neighbor is more than just a mere suggestion. It is a commandment. And it's been in every action that we have taken since April 27th.
At tomorrow's commencement ceremony, a posthumous degree will be awarded to each of the 6 families. The University of Alabama is having 3 graduation ceremonies this weekend. The first commencement was tonight for graduate students. After April's tornado, the university canceled May's graduation and combined it with the August graduates. Tomorrow, undergraduate students will get their diplomas at 9 a.m. and 2 p.m. in Coleman Coliseum. Many University of Alabama students are coming back to the capstone this weekend for the first time since April's tornado. WVUA's Sarah Chavnik interviewed one student whose boyfriend died in the storm. She shares what the past 100 days have been like.
It was a day that Katie Smith would never be able to forget. The day her boyfriend Marcus's life was cut tragically short.
I had a gut feeling that he was gone, but we didn't really want to accept it. And it wasn't until Sunday, May 1st, that they actually found him.
Katie says it was a call she never wanted to get, but when she did, it was a bit of a relief.
It was good to, as much as we hated to hear the news, we were glad to get some sort of closure and to actually find him, because we were afraid that we would never find him. And I knew that he was in a better place, and I knew that he didn't have to worry anymore. And, you know, as much as we hurt for him to be gone, he's not hurting anymore.
Katie and Marcus were together for over 2 years, and she says the last 100 days have not been easy without him.
I was crazy about him from the moment I met him. He was a good guy and real down to earth, and everybody loves him. Everybody that ever met him just fell in love with him. His smile could just, you know, turn any bad mood upside down, and it could make you just have the most wonderful day.
But she says he wouldn't want her to stop going forward because that was just the kind of guy he was. In Tuscaloosa, Sarah Chavnik, WVUA News.
Marcus's family will be presented with his posthumous diploma tomorrow morning. He was a management major slated to graduate next spring. April 27th's tornado destroyed several Tuscaloosa businesses, forcing some of them to temporarily relocate in Northport. WVUA's Daniel Sparkman shows us how one local eatery is on its way to recovery.
We got in there within 30 seconds, started shaking, stuff started falling off the ceiling and stuff like that, and glass. You could hear the glass break.
That's what happened inside Mike and Ed's Barbecue on 15th Street during the April 27th tornado. Owner Brad McDaniel, along with his wife and 3 employees, hunkered down in the restaurant's restroom.
I walked out of the restroom down the hall and looked outside, and there was no glass in the windows. Looked across Forest Lake, and if Hollywood was going to create a scene, that was the scene that Hollywood would have created, because it was total destruction. I thought thousands of people were dead in Tuscaloosa at that time.
McDaniel says it took about a week for him to start worrying about the business and what they would have to do to reopen. But because the tornado destroyed the building, McDaniel says it was important to find a temporary home.
Trying to keep some of our regulars, you know, and also a lot of our football regulars, you know, we don't want to miss out on them and let them forget about us, because you know, football is our busiest time of the year.
Till a new restaurant can be built, they are setting up shop in a former restaurant location in Northport.
It wasn't going to work for us. We just hadn't heard anything from insurance or anything. A few weeks later, I called him and said, "You still have it?" And it worked out. I mean, just things fall in place, you know, when you know things are working right, and God watches out for you. So.
Once construction begins, McDaniel says it will take about 6 months to get up and running. In Northport, Daniel Sparkman, WVUA News.
Mike and Ed's will open at 10:30 Monday morning in their temporary location on 5th Street in Northport. Shoppers all over the state are taking advantage of Alabama's sales tax holiday. It started at midnight and will run through Sunday. During the holiday, shoppers get a break from Alabama's state sales tax on certain back-to-school items like clothes and supplies. Several cities and counties are suspending their sales taxes as well, giving shoppers even more incentive to get out and spend that money. You can find out which cities and counties are participating in the holiday and which items are eligible at the Alabama Department of Revenue's website, ador.state.al.us. And while you're out shopping for school supplies, Walmart asks that you help them give children affected by the tornado school supplies too. Walmart on Skyland Boulevard is holding a Fill the Bus event. The store is collecting all types of school supplies to donate to students and teachers in Alberta, Holt, and University Place elementary schools. You can drop off donations at bins located at each entrance. Assistant Manager Chris Fitzgerald told WVUA why events like this are so important.
Those are the schools here in the community, the hardest hit areas from the disaster back in April, and we're just trying to get the most affected people.
We are going to try to fill the bus to capacity. We only have 3 days, so we're asking the community and our city leaders to come out and help us fill the bus.
The event will run through Sunday. Melina Newton says they hope to have Governor Robert Bentley stop by tomorrow. Lake Lurleen State Park provides West Alabama with camping, biking, swimming, boating, and many more outdoor activities. Now you have a chance to make it even better. Coca-Cola is in its second year of its America is Your Park campaign. They take votes on favorite parks around America. Whichever park receives the most votes gets a grant from Coca-Cola. To cast your vote, visit livepositively.com or go to our website, WVUATV.com, and click Numbers and Links for a shortcut. It was a beautiful day to head out to Lake Lurleen State Park, but then the showers came rolling in. With a first look at Alabama's home team forecast, here's Chief Meteorologist Richard Scott.
Hey Claire, good Friday evening to you. A nice start to the day, but showers and storms this afternoon developed and moved in and really gave many of us a good washout this afternoon, this evening. And Home Team Interactive Radar, still some light rain happening across parts of the area. Most of the heavy rain has dissipated now, and there are still some showers and storms developing back over extreme East Mississippi, back to the north of Tupelo right now. Those are trying to drift south and eastward through the night tonight, so that chance to rain is possible. Temperatures are back in the 70s area wide right now. Quickly, your weekend forecast. Thunderstorms are possible at any time Saturday and Sunday. What about the rest of the forecast, though? Home team weather is coming up.
A professor is suing Auburn University because she didn't get tenure. Smita Mohanty is a biochemistry professor. She's been denied tenure twice. Mohanty says she's denied due to her race and nationality. Auburn's director of communications says the university denies race or nationality played a role in her tenure reviews. Achieving tenure is a difficult struggle for teachers. It was only last year at the University of Alabama Huntsville when Amy Bishop killed 3 of her fellow professors because she was denied tenure. The federal government has already made it clear they plan to overturn Alabama's new immigration law, but now other countries are joining the lawsuits against the state. Mexico, along with 15 Central and South American countries, are supporting the lawsuits that could stop the immigration law from going into effect September 1st. Mexico claims Alabama's law undermines U.S. relations with Mexico. Mexican leaders are asking the law be declared unconstitutional. Former Birmingham Mayor Larry Langford has lost an appeal to overturn his corruption convictions. In 2009, a jury convicted Langford of bribery, conspiracy, money laundering, and other charges. He committed these crimes during his term as Birmingham mayor. Langford is currently serving a 15-year prison sentence. The U.S. 11th Circuit Court of Appeals ruled it couldn't find any basis to overturn his case. Even though Congress raised the debt ceiling, one credit rating agency is reducing the country's credit score. See how this could impact you. And NASA shut down its shuttle program, but scientists are still making progress in space. Find out what experts think they found on Mars. And the Crimson Tide football team opened fall camp on Friday with a pair of practices. Gary Harris will have a full report coming up in Alabama's Home Team Sports.